Well, hello fam, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing fine. Yeah, welcome back to our episodes whereby we get to learn more about poultry farming and doing it as a business. Yesterday we learned about the importance of the east-west orientation. If you haven't checked out the video, you can check it. You can check on it right now. Yeah, it's really an amazing video. And today I wanted us to share something simple about the do's and don'ts when transforming an old house into a poultry house, because usually the cheapest way of acquiring a poultry house is by making sure you get an old house, renovate it, and transform it into a poultry house. But then usually most people, they usually make this mistake of whereby they renovate the house as though they are the ones that are going to sleep in it. Now that's a grave mistake, and once you do that, you'll fail surely. So let's jump right into the do's. The do number one is to make sure the ventilation is proper. Poultry farming and ventilation, I would say these two are brothers. They work hand in hand. You should make sure your house is well ventilated. Not the ventilation that supports human being, but the ventilation that will support birds and many birds, because birds produce a lot of ammonia gas. And this makes it so dangerous to the birds themselves. That's why they need constant aeration, so that this ammonia gas is taken out. Yeah, and then another do is you have to make sure you protect the birds from predators. These could be snakes and rats majorly. They would also be cats, but snakes and rats majorly. And how you do this is you make sure that you either apply a wire mesh on the foundation of the house to keep out the rats, and you make sure all those weak access points, they are strengthened so that the birds are hard to get to. And then another do is you make sure you provide biosecurity. Biosecurity is so important in poultry farming, because in poultry farming, prevention is better than cure. You fail to prevent diseases, a disease outbreak would cost you times 2 than preventing it from happening. So in poultry farming, disease prevention is one of the best things you can do. Remember, we are handling poultry farming as a business. Yeah. So without wasting your time, we'll jump right into the don'ts. And the don't number one is leaving the paint. Usually most houses that are painted, you will think maybe this paint is harmless to the birds, but right about that, you're very wrong. Remember, paints contain different components, and birds, especially these bright colored paints, birds are known to be attracted to the bright colors, I would say. You would wonder, that's why you would see feeders are always in red, yellow, and sometimes green, but mostly red, because birds are more attracted to these bright colors. So if you leave the wall painted, birds will start picking at the paint and ingest the paint, and the results won't be the best that you would want. Anyway, I wouldn't want to make a very long video, so I will stop right here. But this, you should note that when transforming an old poultry house into an old house into a poultry house, you should make sure you do it as though you're doing it in poultry, and rather not as though you're doing it for your own good. Because you do it as you, as a person, it will be costly. And make sure you use professionals, people who have the knowledge about how to do it, and rather not any builder. Not any builder can build a poultry house. Yeah, with that bit of knowledge, thank you for your time.